everyone, welcome to my channel. I have some questions here from the Meet Me when you guys were riding along with me in my car, and I really I'm surprised that I even got one question. So I'm excited to give the answers, and if you guys want to give your answers below, that would be great. I want to get to know you. I want to create a bond with you in some way, even though I don't know you. I'm very excited to be interacting with you guys. It's just a nice feeling. So I just appreciate you taking your time to watch or listen to me. I know that life is so short here on earth, and I feel honored that you're using your time here on earth to kind of interact with me, and I'm really grateful for that. So I don't want you to ever think that I'm not grateful for you guys falling onto my channel. So thank you. Okay, you guys, I had to pause the thing for a minute because I swear this house is haunted. I am here by myself right now, and I don't know if you guys heard that, but I hear such strange noises, especially when I'm here by myself. I swear that, you know, we're on some like old Indian stomping grounds. You know, there's creeks all around here and everything like that. So I'm just, you know, I'm interested, but I'm nervous about it. So I think I was saying, you may want to pause me for a second and get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, or whatever you decide to drink. And just sit down and have some time with me, I guess, while I answer these questions. And I'd like to hear your all's answers as well. The first one is, how old am I? I am 32. I'm not young. I'm not old. But I have to tell you that this is the best time, the best years so far that I've lived in my life. So that's pretty exciting. And I cannot wait to see what's in store for me, if there is anything in store. You know, tomorrow's not guaranteed, so hopefully I make it. Hopefully you do too. How did I meet my husband? Well, he was working at Wendy's, and I'll never forget his face. I just saw like one quick second of his face. If you don't know my husband, he is always like in a hurry. Like he's always doing, which is the exact opposite of me. You've got to motivate me to get me up, okay? So he just went through the drive-thru real quick, and he was like, that, and that's it. That's all it took. I remember that because my friend at the time was kind of casually dating another person that was working there. So we'd always stop by there all the time, you know, and I didn't really like get to know him there at all. But we kept running into each other. We had friends that were kind of the same, and one day we met up and kind of got to talking, and you guys know that I'm shy, so he did most of the talking. But somehow he found out that I went to cosmetology school, and I gave him a free, of course, haircut, and he had hair all over him, and I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I pretended like I did, but I was just like fresh out of cosmetology school. And I was trying to show him that I could be like good girlfriend material. You know, I could do his laundry. He had hair all over it. Oh, let me take care of that for you. Let me take care of that for you. Bad idea. I was used to my mom doing my laundry at that time, and I wanted his shirt to smell good. So my logic behind that was, let's pour some bleach in the washer machine, and it'll smell nice and clean. I'm a big smell person, so that must just be me. I don't know. But anyways, I ruined a shirt. It was like his favorite shirt. I felt so bad, so bad. And he was a carpenter at the time, so he kind of did some traveling around. Well, he left town, and I didn't hear from him for a while. So I was like, well, you know, it wasn't meant to happen. It wasn't meant to be. Have I ever been to like any kind of meetings or anything like that? The answer is yes. I have been to both sides of the street. I've been to one that supports people who have been affected by, you know, drugs, alcohol, or whatever addiction is. Addiction's addiction. I've also been on the other side of the street where I've been around the addicted. And to be honest, I felt like in both areas, I felt like I was being hypocritical, I guess, or yeah, being hypocrite. Because in the meeting where you go for support to like family members and stuff like that, you know, I was one of those people that was attending that affected the people's lives. You know, I contributed to that. But on the other hand, sitting in the other kind of meetings, I felt like I didn't quite belong in there either. Like I should have been in the other one. So I just kind of was flip-flopping between both of them, and I didn't quite catch where I belonged. But I did stay like more in the rooms of like the addict personality, because that's kind of where I felt like I needed to be at the time. As far as like trust issues with my husband, as you guys may have watched the video before, yes, I have had trust issues with him. However, I trust him more and my mom more than anybody in this entire world. But they've had to work for that, I feel like, and it wasn't fair that I put like tests on them, but that's what I did. That's what I needed to do at the time to feel safe. And they passed the test most of the times. Even my own mother, it's weird. I don't know, but yes, I had trust issues. I still have some trust issues, but we have come so far from where we used to be that I've been with him for 10 years now, and we've been married for 6 years, 5 or 6. So yeah, we've gotten to know each other, and he kind of knows when I'm not being 100% honest, and I know when he's not being 100% honest, and that's when, you know, a serious talk comes. And if we don't have that serious talk, then that's when kind of my insecurities, I guess, creep in. So yeah, I definitely have tried to get attention from, like, I guess you could call it daddy issues there for a while when I was younger. Since my dad wasn't around, I always was looking for, I guess, an older man to fill that spot. It's strange how you want to feel that acceptance from a man, but usually when you have those daddy issues, you don't particularly pick the best guy out there for you. So it's not really filling that void at all. So I learned that fairly quickly, but yes, I did go through a time where I definitely definitely spot out for attention of others, men and women. So it's my minimalism. Yes, I'm gonna keep doing that. I had to restart over because I believe that it's a project that's never unfinished. And my goal is to be living with not the only things that I need, but only things that I use regularly. I really want to be able to pick up and put things in my car, enough that'll fit, and be able to just leave if I need to. The truth is about the books is my next thing to declutter, but are you seeing this? My dog. He's crazy. The books are my main thing. So the first go around, I got rid of most of my books. And as far as I remember, I only have 2 books. One is called Haunted Missouri, which I intend on getting rid of. I don't even think I finished it. I don't know why I kept it. I went through a paranormal stage in my life, which this house has something to do with it. It just piqued my interest, and it was done from there. The second book that I have is something that I will not get rid of. It's a dream book. I like to interpret my dreams, so whenever I remember them, I get up, and if I have time, I will get up and write my dreams down. And there's certain words that kind of peek out at you, and you can look those up, and it says, you know, if you've dreamed of running away from somebody, you know, you feel like you're in danger, or you're running away from something in your real life, or I don't know, you kind of catch on pretty quickly after researching a couple things. I've kind of created patterns for myself as far as my dreams go. But I think it's so interesting how your brain operates when you're sleeping, and what causes these imagery things in your mind that, you know, you dream about. I believe that your brain definitely is trying to tell, like your intuition is trying to tell you something that your body just doesn't, or your brain just doesn't know. And I don't know. I'm all into the, you know, the tarot cards, the horoscopes, the dreams, the meditation. You know, I'm all into that Zen type balance, and trying to get further and further and further in that area. So I don't think, as far as to answer this question, yes, I'm starting over. I showed you guys my decluttering of my clothes, which was probably really boring, but the next thing on the list is books, and I don't have that many, so I maybe just will skip on to the next thing. And I don't know how many more times I'm going to do it, so we'll just have to see. Things that make me angry. Oh boy, that's a loaded question. I have road rage pretty bad. People who get too close to my back bumper. People who do not turn their brights off or use their light signals. People who are texting on their phone while they're driving and kind of swerving on the road. Like, you can pass them and you see them down texting. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. What else? I don't like it when people interrupt. When you're just full on in a conversation and they just interrupt you because they can't wait until you're done talking to get their words out. That really bothers me. I do not like when labels are not faced straight out. That is a pet peeve of mine. I don't like bad smelling things. I mean, who does? That's not really. But I'm obsessed with good smells, like smelling of perfume. My mom always had to get me like out of the perfume aisle when I was younger, because I go through and smell every single perfume that there was. I would stay there all day. And then the last question is, how many tattoos do I have? I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4, only 4. One is more recent. It's the most meaningful, besides the one on my back. The one on my back is something that my husband and I got together, and it has very special meaning behind it. So that definitely is my number 1 tattoo. My number 2 tattoo is right here. And then the 2 on my lower back are not meaningful at all. Like, I shouldn't have got them. I guess I don't regret getting them, because at the time that's what I wanted to do, but I definitely don't. I'm glad that they're covered. Let's just say that. I think that is all that I have for today, and keep the questions coming. Answer any questions below that you would love to, and I want to get to know you guys. So yeah, we can create a conversation down below. I'm still learning how to do all of this stuff, so please be patient with me while I learn how to maneuver through this. But like I said in the beginning, I truly appreciate you guys taking your time to watch me, to interact, and to just stop by and visit. I hope that your tea or your coffee didn't get cold. As you can see, I didn't drink any of mine. I was blabbering pretty much the whole time, but yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on anything that you would like to talk about, as far as anything that you want to see, I'm open to that. And if not, I will probably just kind of create these vlogs. This is what I like to watch on YouTube. Some people find them boring, but this is what I like to watch, so I wanted to kind of create that content. I feel like it's more realistic, I guess, and more raw, and I like that raw. I don't want to feel like I'm being persuaded to believe that this person's a certain way, because what you see is what you get with me. This is me. This is the real deal. I'm not trying to put on a face for anybody, and I don't want you guys to do that for me either. So I very much appreciate, I feel like everybody on here is genuine, and I definitely feel the love already, and it's just an amazing feeling. So thank you for that. I hope that I'm giving you that kind of friendship back in return. So I think I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Thank you so much.